Hi, I'm Alex Mulch, and I'm here to talk about critical race theory. The critical race theory movement seeks to study and transform the relationship between race, racism, and power. As a white male, sometimes I don't feel like I have a race. But this is not really the case because I am white. And like many other white individuals, I don't feel like I have skin in the game or should be able to even talk about race. But this is far from the truth. As a white male, it's important for me to bring up race among individuals like me and to talk about this sensitive subject. Because if we don't talk about it, there won't be any changes. So for me, understanding critical race theory, it's about understanding who we are, the role we play in our race, and how we can change and progress the race movement, move away from racism and other issues involved with it. That's why with family members, friends, I am always open to have this discussion. So as far as understanding race and racism from my life, I can remember when I was young, I went into a store with one of my friends who was African American, and the store owner followed him around. I didn't really understand what was going on because the store owner wasn't following me, and when we left, he stopped my friend and asked to check his pockets. He didn't check me, he didn't ask me to stop, I just walked out no problem. After that, I talked to my friend about it, and he didn't feel good about it. And that was the first time I really understood the difference and could see the difference between the two of us. At that time, I was 12 years old. I was part of the identity versus role confusion stage. And at this time, it changed the way I viewed the world, viewed other adults, and viewed the way people saw my friend. Like, I didn't see him as any different, but it was clear that other people did. Another more institutional racism that I've observed is when I work with foster youth at the school. Sometimes they come back and report to me that other students or even teachers may have made a slight comment or treat them differently just because they're not white. And to preface that, I do live in a very conservative area. But I explained to them that that's not okay, that it's not right for them to treat you different just because you're not white. And I go to the school and advocate for my clients' needs because that's what I do, and that's my role as a case manager, to help my clients and make sure that they're treated fairly and not discriminated on because of their race or culture. One study I did read in preparation for this assignment was on bystanders and racism. One interesting thing that came out of the study was that more of the bystanders gave pro-social comments when confronted with racism to another individual. This is hopeful and great for me to learn and see because it shows how we have progressed and moved forward as a country, that no longer racism is tolerated in the way that it was even 20 years ago. I'm hopeful for the way the country's moving. While our political climate is not the best right now, and there is a lot of racism coming out that has been hidden, it's important for us in the social services to advocate for our clients, to fight for their rights, to make sure that they are treated fairly and equally by everybody. There should be no reason for us to treat anyone other than a person. While understanding cultural values is important, no one should be discriminated based on their race or gender or sexual orientation. Everybody should be given the equality that they deserve. Thanks for listening, and I hope this was informative for you.